Welcome dear students. Now we can see the class 11, the chapter relations and functions. In our daily life we can come across the relations like a father and mother, brother and sister, and sisters and sisters, uncle and aunt, so on. So in mathematics also like such relations are exist in between the numbers. Before going to see the concept relations and functions, we can see the introductory or the introduction part, that is what is a cross product, or it is also called the Cartesian product. See here an ordered pair of elements A and B written as AB. This is known as the ordered pair AB, where A and B are fixed numbers here. Two ordered pairs also, this is a one ordered pair. Now we consider the two ordered pairs A1 B1 and A2 B2 are equal, we say. When they are equal, if the x coordinate is equal to the x coordinate and the y coordinate is equal to the y coordinate, that means A1 is equal to A2 and B1 is equal to B2, then we say that these ordered pairs are equal. So related to this, the example we take here is, if x by 3 plus 1 y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 1 by 3. How do we find the value of x and value of y here? That is, compare the first coordinate to the first coordinate, that is x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3 and y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3, which is written here. After simplifying this, we get here x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 here. And also the second example is, find x and y if 4x plus 3 y is equal to 3x plus 5 minus 2. Here 4x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 5. Now simplify this, that is 4x minus 3x is x and 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Therefore the value of x is equal to 2 here. And compare the y coordinates, y is equal to minus 2 is direct, hence the value of x and y given here, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 2. Now the example 3, if a set A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 9 and set B is equal to 4, 6, 18, 27 and 54, A belonging to A and B belonging to B, that is the every element A belonging to the set A and every element of set B belonging to set B, find the set of R of ordered pairs A and AB such that A is a factor of B. This condition is very important while relating the elements from the set A and set B. A is a factor of B is given and also A should be less than B. Now we can see the answer. Here 2 is a factor of 4 and 2 is less than 4. Therefore this condition satisfies to A is a factor of B and A is less than B. Therefore 2, 4 belonging to the relation R. The relation R, and 4 is a factor of 4, but 4 is equal to 4. Here 4 is a factor of 4 and the condition is that A less than B, but here 4 is equal to 4. Therefore 4, 4 does not belonging to R here. Similarly 2, 6, 2 is a factor of 6 and 2 is less than 6. 2, 18, 2 is a factor of 18 and 2 is less than 18. 2, 54 are all belonging to R and so on. Thus R is equal to the set of R, or the ordered pair is equal to 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 18, 2, 54, 6, 18, 6, 54, 9, 18, 9, 27, 9, 54. All these exhibit to the condition A is a factor of B and A is less than B. The next one is, given set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and S is equal to ordered pair XY such that X belonging to set A and Y belonging to also set A, find another set S if the first condition is sum of X and Y is equal to 5 and the second one is X plus Y is less than 5 and the third one is X plus Y is greater than 8. First we try to find the answer to the first question. The condition is the sum of ordered pair this x y so that x plus y is equal to 5. What are the ordered pairs we get from the set A? That is 1 4, the ordered pair 1 4, 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, so which satisfies to the condition given x plus y is equal to 5, and 2 3, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 4 1, 4 plus 1 is 5, 3 2, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Therefore the set S is equal to 1 4, 2 3, 4 1 and 3 2. The second one is the sum should be less than 5. They are 1 plus 1 is 2, that is less than 5, and 1 plus 2 is 3 less than 5, and 2 plus 1 is 3 less than 5, 1 plus 3 is less than 5, 3 plus 1 is 4 less than 5, 2 plus 2 is 4 less than 5. But here 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. The condition is the sum x plus y is strictly less than 5. Therefore 2 3, 3 4 and 3 5, 4 5, 4 3 are all does not exist. Only where the ordered pair satisfies to the condition x plus y less than 5 is 1 1, 1 2, 2 1, 1 3, 3 1 and 2 2. The third one is x plus y, the sum is greater than 8. Here 1 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, which is less than 8. So this will not satisfy to the given condition x plus y is greater than 8. Only here 4 5 and 5 4, that is 4 5, 5 4 and 5 5 are exhibit to the given condition x plus y is greater than 8. Hence the set S is equal to 4 5, 5 4 and 5 5. The second statement is the cross product of two non-empty sets A and B. Here A and B are non-empty sets. Non-empty means they must contain some elements. So A and B is A cross B is equal to ordered pair AB such that every A belonging to the set A and every B belonging to the set B is the set of all ordered pairs AB of elements A and B. Example, if A is equal to 1 2 3 and set B is equal to 3 4, then A cross B here 1 into 1 comma 3 1 comma 4 and 2 3 2 4 and 3 3 3 4. So here we have written A cross B it is. What is B cross A? Now we consider the set B as taken as beginning and A is the secondary. Then 3 1, 3 2, 3 3 and 4 1, 4 2, 4 3, so that we get the set B cross A is equal to 3 1, 3 2, 3 3, 4 1, 4 2, 4 3, and set B cross B, the cross product itself 3 3, 3 4 and 4 3, 4 4. Now here in these two, in this example we notify that A cross B and B cross E both are not equal. Therefore it is always true that A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Next, third statement, if A and B are finite sets, finite means it contain countable number of elements, then n of A cross B, the n of A cross B is number of elements in the cross product of set A and set B, that is n of A cross B is equal to what? Is equal to number of element in the set A into number of element in the set B. See the example. If a set A has 3 elements, we consider or imagine the set A has 3 elements and set B is equal to 3 4 5 given. How many elements are there in the set B? Set B also containing 3 elements. Then the number of elements of A cross B is 3 into 3. Here it is given that number of elements of A cross B is equal to number of element in the set A into number of element in the set B. Here it is given that set A has 3 elements and set B also having 3 elements. Then number of elements in the set A cross B is equal to number of element in the set A is 3 into number of elements in the set B is 3, that is equal to 9. Also the number of subsets of A cross B is 2 to the power 9. So number of subsets is possible from the set A cross B is equal to 2 to the power 9. And the second one is if A or B is an infinite set, means it does not contain countable number of elements, it is infinite, then n of number of elements in the cross product is also infinite. Now related to this we can see the problem. If A is equal to 1 3 5 7 and B is equal to 1 2 3 4, set C is equal to 2 3 5 8, then find A intersection B cross A minus C. So A intersection B means elements which are common in both set A and set B. Here 1 is common both the set, so it is 1, and 3 is common, therefore A intersection B is set 1 3, and A minus C is what? The elements which are in A but not in C. That is, elements which are in A but not in C is here we have 1 is not in C, and next one is 7 is not in C. 3 and 5 both are present in C, therefore it is only set A minus C is 1 7. Now what we do, we can find the cross product of A intersection B and A minus C. That is, A intersection B is 1 3, A minus C is 1 7, that is 1 1 1 7 and 3 1 3 7. This is A intersection B cross A minus C. The fourth statement is the cross product of two sets can also be represented by arrow diagram. The arrow diagram is same as Venn diagram we consider. See here, first we draw the Venn diagram to represent the two sets A and B. Join every element of A, element of the set A with the set B. Here see, this is the set A we consider and this is the set B. Here set A containing A, B, C and set B containing the elements P, Q. Here A is mapped onto P and A is mapped onto Q. That is ordered pair possible. Here it is A, P, A, Q, and B is mapped onto P and B is mapped onto Q. Hence it is the ordered pair is B, P and B, Q. Here also C, P and C, Q. So set A is equal to A, B, C. Set B is P, Q. Arrow diagram represent the cross product of A and B. Here this the set A is called the domain and set B is called the codomain. Here A, P, this P and Q are called the range of the elements A, B and C of the set A. Next, fifth statement, the Cartesian product of three sets A and B and C, A, B and C is given by A cross B cross C. Now we can take the cross product of the three sets A, B, C. There, if the cross product of the two sets, then we say that it is ordered pair. Two ordered pair. It is not a ordered pair because the three sets together in cross product, it is ordered triplets. We say here, if the three sets are in cross product, then we get their ordered triplets, that is A, B, C. Every A belonging to set A, B belonging to set B and C belonging to set C, and is the set of all ordered triplets of elements of set A, B and C respectively. Now we note here A cross B cross C is same as A cross of B cross C, which is same as A cross B cross C, which is a commutative law, and number of elements in the cross product of A, B and C is equal to number of elements in A into number of elements into B and number of elements in the set C. And the second note is the cross product of the set A itself, that is A cross A is ordered triplet ABC such that ABC, every ABC belonging to the set A and number of A cross A is equal to N of A. Here it is N of A into N of A into N of A. 3 times we multiply the number of elements in the same set given A. See the example. Let set A is equal to 1 2 and set B is equal to 1 2 3 4 and set C is equal to 5 6. Verify A cross of B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. First we should find A cross B here. A cross B is 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 and 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4. Here it is A cross B, and A cross C is 1 5 and 1 6 2 5 and 2 6 here. We observe that here what is B intersection C? No elements are common in both B and C, therefore it is a null set, and A cross B intersection C is also a null set 5. Therefore A cross B intersection A cross C is a null set. Therefore both this A cross B intersection C, here A cross B intersection C and A cross B intersection A cross C are equal, hence verified. Now we can see the relations, the important concept under the chapter relations and functions. The main one is relation. See here, if A and B are two non-empty sets, then a relation R, relation is represented by the letter R, from A into B, from the set A, relation from where to where, relation from set A into set B is a subset of A cross B. It is always a subset of A cross B. That means every element of a relation containing in A cross B. Therefore, in n of A, that means a number of elements in the set A is P and number of elements in the given set B is Q. Then the number of possible relations from the set A into set B is 2 to the power P into Q. This is always very important. How many relations possible for the given sets? So just if we know the number of elements in the given set A and number of elements in the given set B, then the number of possible relations from the set A into set B or from set B into set A is 2 to the power P into Q, where P is the number of elements of set A and Q is the number of elements of set Q. We see the example given the ordered pairs 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 is a relation. This is a relation. We already saw this ordered pair in the previous classes. That is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 is a relation from A is equal to 1, 2, 3. The first one is the domain, that is 1, 2, 3, and the second one is the codomain, that is range 2, 3, 4 here. Therefore this is the relation. The second example, that A is equal to 1, 2 and B is equal to 3, 4, 5. That means A containing how many elements? A containing here totally 2 elements and here it is 3 elements. Then how many relations are possible from the set A into set B? Then the number of relations from set A into set B is 2 to the power 2 into 3. Here 2 elements are there in the set A and 3 elements are there in the set B. That is 2 to the power 2 into 3 is equal to 2 to the power 6, which is after expanding or multiply 2 6 times, we get 64 relations are possible from the set A into set B, whatever given here. The second statement is a relation from A into A. Relation from A into A. We can just write R from A to A. Relation from the set A to itself. That is a relation from A to A is called a relation on A. See the example, if n of A is equal to 5, so if a set A containing 5 elements, what is the number of relations possible from A to A? That is 2 to the power a number of elements in A cross A. That is number of elements of A cross A, that is equal to n of A into n of A. We already studied this. So 2 to the power n of A cross A is n of A into n of A. Number of element in the set A is 5 into number of element in the set A is 5. That is equal to 2 to the power 25 relations are possible. And the third statement is if phi is a subset of A cross B and A cross B is a subset of A cross B. A cross B is a set, is a subset itself. Then let R be the relation from A to B. If R is equal to pi, means a null set, then R is called the empty relation. So there is no relation possible from the set, because which one is the subset of A cross B? A null set is a subset. Null set means nothing is there. Therefore here it is such a relation is called an empty relation. And also if R is equal to A cross B, relation R is A cross B containing some elements in the cross product, then R is called the universal relation. A cross B is same as R, then we say that R is the universal relation. Next we see fourth one, the domain of a relation R is equal to A such that A belonging to A and every ordered pair AB belonging to R. Here domain is the first element. In the ordered pair, the first element A is the domain. So domain AB belonging to R. And what is the range? The range of a relation R is B such that B belonging to B and ordered pair AB belonging to R. The codomain of a relation R is the whole set B. Suppose you see we have the two sets, we say that A and B here. Here we have A, B, C, and here we have P and Q. Here A is mapped onto P and A is mapped onto Q. We explained this already. And B is mapped onto P and C is mapped onto Q. and also C is mapped onto P and B is mapped onto Q. Here every set A is called the domain and set B is called the codomain. The range is this element where it is mapped onto under the elements of the set B, then it is called the range. Here P and Q are the range of the elements A, B, C, and here A, B, C are called the pre-images of this P element P and Q of the set Q. B. Then we see the node, the domain of a relation R from A to B is a subset of A. The domain is the subset of A and the range of R is the subset of the codomain of the set B here. We see the questions. Let R be the relation defined by R is equal to ordered pair AB such that B is equal to modulus of A plus 1 and mod A is less than or equal to 3 and AB belonging to Z. Z is the set of all integers. By using this, find a relation R and the domain of R and the range of R. See here, as mod A is less than or equal to 3 and A belonging to Z, then what are the possible values of set A? What that is A is equal to minus 3, less than or equal to 3. Less than or equal to 3 means possible from minus 3. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So when A is equal to minus 3 here, when A is minus 3 here, B is equal to what is given there? B is the modulus of A plus 1. That is A is minus 3 plus 1, that is equal to mod minus 2. While removing the mod, it is equal to plus 2. Why we use the modulus function? It is a positive value to represent the positive value. Therefore modulus of minus 2 is 2 itself. When A is minus 2, B is equal to minus 2 plus 1 is mod minus 1. Remove the mod, it is a positive 1 only, that is plus 1. When A is equal to minus 1, B is equal to 0 and so on. Therefore, by the relation R is when A is minus, the ordered pair is here AB. By framing this, by considering the ordered pair AB, minus 3 2 and minus 2 1, minus 1 0, similarly 0 1, 1 2, 2 3 and 3 4. So what are the domain of R? Domain of R is this, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and the range of R is 2 here 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next question number 2. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 14, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Define a relation R from the set A to A itself by R is equal to, how we can frame the relation R? The condition is given that it is ordered pair XY such that 3x minus y is equal to 0. By using this equation, we have to formulate the relation so such that XY belonging to set A. Write down its domain, codomain and the range. See, we have given here 3x minus y is equal to 0 means 3x is equal to y. Y transpose right hand side become positive, or y is equal to 3x. When x is equal to 1 here, y value is 3 into 1 is equal to 3. When x is equal to 2 here, y is 3 to the 6. When x is 3 here, y is equal to 3 3 is 9 and so on. But when x is equal to 5 here, y is equal to 15 does not belonging to A. When x is equal to 5 here, 3 5 is 15. But A containing how many elements? Up to 14 only. 15 is not belonging to this set A. Therefore y is equal to 15. That element is does not belonging to A. Therefore this does not exist. Therefore what is the relation now? The relation R is equal to 1 3 2 6 3 9 4 and 12 only. And the domain is 1 2 3 4 and the range is 3 6 9 12. Next question number 3. If R is equal to ordered pair XY such that XY belonging to W. W is what? A set of whole numbers, elements starting from 0 and only positive. 0, 1, 2, 3 etc. is a whole number. And then what is the condition here? X square plus Y square is equal to 25. You have to frame the relation, formulate the relation by using this condition. Also find the domain and the range of R. See, the set of whole number W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. X square plus Y square is equal to 25 is given. And that means the value of X and Y should be greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to 5. So, when we choose X is 0 and Y is 5, that is 0 square plus Y square is 25. And also when we choose X is 3 and Y is 4, that is 3 square plus 4 square is 9 plus 16 is 25. So other value does not exist here. Hence the possible relations from the given set is equal, from the given set of whole numbers is R is equal to 0, 5. Here it is 0, 5 and 5, 0. 3, 4 and 4, 3 also, because whenever X is 4 and Y is 3, which is also 25. Therefore the possible relations are 0, 5, 5, 0, 3, 4 and 4, 3. So the domain is 0, 3, 4 and 5, and which is same as the range also 0, 3, 4 and 5.